Welcome to your quick stretch today, everybody. Let's start standing. Let's start with just some head rolls. Let's work our way from the top down to the bottom. So start with your legs hip width apart. Go ahead and feel your feet in the ground. Spread your toes out. Start to pull that core in. Bring those shoulders down and back. From here, we're going to bring our chin down to our chest. And up, look up at the ceiling. Back down, chin to the chest. Holding the chin down to the chest, we're going to rock the head slowly side to side. And go ahead and bring that head all the way around to the right. We're going to go 3 times to the right. And repeat on the left. Being very gentle. And come back to a neutral position. Bring those shoulders back down. You're going to look over your right shoulder. And back through center, looking over your left shoulder. Back to center, bring those hands behind you. Pull the shoulders back. Interlock the hands. You can hinge at the hips and bring it all the way over. Let those arms come up. And bring it all the way back up. We're going to take our right arm and bring it across. Pulling it in towards our chest. Give it a nice hug. And release. And repeat on your left side. And now release that one. Right arm comes up and down the back, placing the hand on your back. Using that elbow to help guide it down. And repeat with that left, bringing it down. And release, shake it out, do some nice shoulder rolls, bring those shoulders up, back and down. Take some nice deep breaths. Repeat to the front, lift up and forward. And shake it out. We are going to come to the back of our space, and we're going to walk it out into a downward dog, into a plank first. So go ahead and roll it all the way down. Let your hands touch the ground, and slowly walk those hands out into a plank with those hands right under the shoulders. From here, bring those hips up into the air for a downward dog, or until you feel that stretch in your hamstrings and your calves. Bring it back down into a plank. And repeat, bring it back up, downward dog. Bend and straighten the knees in this position. And then inhale in, bring that right leg up to that right hand. And we are going to sit up nice and tall. And not fall over. We're going to lean it down. Bring that, you can let your right elbow rest on your knee, or you can place it on the ground. Open up. And for comfortability, you can have that hand on the inside, or you can have that hand on the outside. Left arm is up to the ceiling. And then we're going to place the left hand down on the inside of that right foot and twist, and other arm comes up to the ceiling. Place both hands on the inside of that right leg. Drop that left knee down, tuck the toe under, sit yourself up, and then press those hips again forward and down. And sit those hips back, straighten out that front right leg, and sit it back and flex that foot until you feel the stretch in your hamstring. And place that foot back up. Lean the hips forward. If you can, take it down onto the elbows. Both arms on the inside of that right leg. You can bring it down onto the elbows for an added stretch here. And then bring it back up. We're going to lift back up into that high lunge. So that back knee comes back up. Replace the leg back into a plank. Downward dog, hips come up. Bring it back down flat into your plank. Left leg comes forward. All right. From here, we're going to place our left hand on either the inside or the outside of that leg, whatever you're more comfortable with. And we're going to bring that right arm up. On the inside, this one's a little bit harder. And then place that right arm back down on the inside. Left arm comes up. Really opening. And bring it back in. Both hands on the inside. Drop that back knee down. Tuck the toe under. And we're going to sit up. Readjust your foot position if need be, and then lean those hips forward and down. And then lean it back, hips come back, straighten out that front leg. Hands on the side, wherever you're comfortable. Feeling that stretch down your hamstring. And bring it back up. And forward, drop down to the elbows if you can. If not, hold yourself up to where you're comfortable. We're going to inhale, bring it up. We're going to go back into our high lunge. Replace that left foot back. Drop it down onto the knees and rock it back into a child's pose. Reach those arms out. And from here, we're going to take our right leg. It's going to come out in front. And we're going to go into a little bit of a pigeon pose. So options here, you can have that back knee bend. And then just like a stag position, this is a good one. If you have sensitive knees, then bring it down right onto your stomach, leaning over that right knee. If you want to make this more intense, you can extend that back leg out, tuck the knee under, and come straight onto it. And the farther away you bring your foot, the harder it is. So find that position that's right for you and where you feel that stretch in that right hip. You can walk your hands away. You can bring it down onto the elbow. Hold it here and take some nice deep breaths. Inhale up. Bring that leg in. You can bring it right back onto the knees, hands and knees, and repeat with that left leg in front. I like to bring my knee forward, slide it back, and then I pull and adjust my foot as needed, and then I will lean it back over. And hang out here. You can also be up on your hands if this is enough for you. All right, inhale up. Bring that right leg around to meet in the front. Nice little butterfly position here. Bring those feet in, press the heels together. Sitting up nice and tall, think nice flat back. Inhale, and then exhale, curve it over. Think of making in a tiny little ball. And then inhale, come back up, shoulders down, flat back. And as you exhale, curve it over one more time. Inhale up. We are going to lay it down flat on the back. Yeah. All right, we have our little spinal twist here. I forgot I have my glasses on. We're gonna pull that right knee into our chest. Keeping that left leg pressed into the ground, hip is down, and then pull that right knee over to the left side. Both arms on the ground, trying to keep the shoulders square with the ceiling. And bring it back to center. Switch legs. The left leg comes into the chest. And up and over to the right. You can adjust your knee position as needed if you need to bring your leg down further or up higher. And slowly bring it back into center. Bring both knees in, both arms out to the side, legs come to a tabletop. So think of those knees right over your hips, and then pull that core down into the floor. So if they feel like there's no space underneath that low back, we're gonna let both of our legs fall over to the right, stacked on top of each other. And we're gonna lift, inhale, bring those legs back up, both of them over to the left. So this is about control. Back up through center. We're gonna repeat one more time, both of them over to the right. And to the left. And back to center. Inhale up, grab the insides of the feet for a happy baby. Pressing the knees down on each side of you. Good, bring those legs together and go ahead and bring yourself up to a seated position and scoot the hips back. Oh, yeah, good on time, perfect. So we're gonna go into just our regular hamstring stretch. We are going to take our left leg, bend it in, foot, there we go. Get nice and comfortable, wherever is good for you. From here, reaching for that toe. If you can't reach for your toe, just place the arms down on the ground. You can reach for the shin. And I want you to get as close as you can where you're feeling it in your hamstring. You should feel it a little bit in that left hip. And just hold it here. Key with these is to relax and to breathe into the stretch. So every time you exhale, think of getting a little bit deeper in your stretch. Try to notice any tension that you're holding around your knees. If you're squeezing your kneecap or your quads while you're stretching, try to focus on relaxing those muscles in the legs. Exhale, big breath in. And exhale, reach a little further if you can. And then bring it up. Switch legs, bring it out. Right leg comes in. And make sure your chest is going straight over towards that left leg. Inhale. And bring it, reach for that toe. Find that spot where you're comfortable, still feeling that tension. And take some nice deep breaths. And inhale up, both feet together, reach them out, both toes. I want you to flex your feet. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna flex so that those heels are lifted up off the ground and point those toes. Stretch the front of those ankles and alternate the feet, pointing and flexing. And we're gonna go ahead and sit up nice and tall, reach those arms up over the head and lean forward and reach. Bring your head down to your knees, or the goal. Hang out here. You can rest your forearms right on the sides of your legs or on the ground. And just let your head hang down wherever is comfortable. We're going to hang here for about 30 seconds. So think of getting a little bit closer to your knees with every breath. Close your eyes. Relax those leg muscles as much as you can. You might notice there's tension more so in one leg than the other. That's okay. One big inhale in. Exhale and come up. Go ahead and take that right leg, cross it over. Make sure we've got time. Ooh. Cross, look behind. Nice little lower back twist. And same thing with the other side. Cross it over, left over the right, hand behind. Turn and look behind you. All right, shake it out. Don't forget to stretch out your wrists today. Do your little prayer hands. Turn it upside down. Press your fingers together. You guys know the deal. Roll them around. Shake them out. Whatever floats your boat. You guys, it is Monday. Almost done for us East Coasters, but enjoy the rest of your Monday, everybody, and I will see you soon.